I work with autonomous robots since many years, and in the last years I've started to work with socially assistive robots. That is, robots whose assistance is not physical, but robots that may help, for instance, older people in their everyday life in many different ways. And in particular, in the last 3 years, I've been the coordinator of the project Caresses, which has a particular objective. That is the objective to design robots that are not only autonomous, that are not only intelligent, but also culturally competent. What is the meaning of culturally competent robot? A culturally competent robot is a robot that is able to understand the culture of the person it is interacting with, and it is able to adapt its behavior depending on the culture of the person. There are many interesting examples where this may play an important role, but it's important to say that our inspiration comes from the discipline of transcultural nursing. Transcultural nursing was invented by Madeleine Leininger in the USA in the previous century, and it is the idea that human nursing should take into account the cultural difference of persons. And if you don't take this into account, the health intervention may have a lesser impact or even fail. There are some examples about this, but just to make an example, think about cultures in which there are traditional medicines. And so the doctor or the nurse needs to know this in order to interact with the person in the most appropriate way. During our project, we addressed all the problems that are related to the development of an autonomous robot, starting from designing the software architecture, designing planning capabilities in the robot, interaction capability through verbal and non-verbal interaction, and very important, we had the objective of developing a cultural knowledge base. What is a cultural knowledge base? It's a database, or if you want, a knowledge base, which is actually implemented as an ontology, which stores information about different cultures, what may be relevant for different cultures, what may be relevant during different times of the day for older people that interact with the robot. So for instance, in this knowledge base, in this cultural knowledge base, we have information about different traditions, different foods, but also different religions, different beliefs. And the robot, when interacting with the person, takes into account what is the most probable topic that the person may wish to talk about. However, since we need to avoid stereotypes, the robot needs to take into account and will never make rigid assumption, but will try to learn from the person what he or she is really interested in.